It's that time of the month again. Oh god. I'm sorry, guys. I genuinely need to think up a new way of introducing you all to these monthly earning videos. I really cannot keep starting it like this. Sensor Tower has released their monthly statistics telling us how much our favorite gacha games earned, which means that we get bragging rights. We get to tell our friends our gacha is more popular. Our gacha is superior to their gacha. So get ready, because we got plenty of games to talk about.
Also, a quick thank you to every one of our patrons as well. You ladies and gentlemen are incredible. I cannot express in words how much I appreciate every single patron we have. But at the same time, I'm also sick, sitting here drenched in my own sweat, so well, you're gonna have to suffice this week. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow Mrs. Stix and I over on Twitter. We tweet there daily.
Genshin Impact, shocker, I know, holds number 1 with 3 million new downloads. Dude, are there really that many people that haven't played this game? 3 million new downloads and $90 million in total revenue. This is roughly in line with how well it did last month. Musume holds strong at number 2 with 100,000 new downloads between Japan and Korea and $41 million in total earnings. Fate Grand Order retains the number 3 spot with 200,000 new downloads and $35 million in earnings. Now, for reference, $30 million of that is from Japan exclusively, and the vast majority of new downloads are also from in Japan. You'd think, given this is one of, if not the largest intellectual property, and probably one of the largest, highest grossing gacha games in Japan, most of them would have played it, right? This is the region that this game absolutely dominates in, after all. Coming in at number 4 is a newcomer. Diablo Immortal held a number 4 spot last month, but this month, Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy accumulated 600,000 new downloads this month and made $20 million. For reference, they saw 8.5 million downloads last month and saw over $26 million, so that's down roughly 25% since last month. Just because Diablo Immortal was knocked down from number 4 does not mean that it doesn't hold number 5 at 700,000 new downloads somehow, don't ask me how, and $19 million in total earnings. I guess next month this'll probably end up taking back the number 4 position. Guess we'll just need to wait and see. Summoner's War comes in at number 6 with 110,000 new downloads and $13 million in total earnings. Project Sekai holds number 7 with 370,000 new downloads and $10 million in total earnings, $9 million of which happens to come from Japan. Heaven Burns Red comes in at number 8 with 29,000 new downloads and $9 million. All of this is from within Japan alone as well. Azur Lane comes in at number 9 with 100,000 new downloads and $7.6 million in total revenue. For reference, Azur Lane came in at number 13 last month. Blue Archive comes in at number 10 with 200,000 new downloads and $6.7 million in total earnings. This might be significantly more in the coming months after their recent announcement of an 18+ version that is coming. I actually did a video on that just yesterday if you want to go ahead and take a look. Epic 7 comes in at number 11 with 130,000 new downloads and $6 million in total earnings. Honkai Impact 3rd comes in at number 12 with 370,000 new downloads and $4 million in total revenue. I'm curious how Honkai Star Rail is going to do comparatively to Honkai Impact 3rd, or how Honkai Impact 3rd is going to do now that all the players are of this weird misconception that the game is ending. Arknights came in at number 13 with 90,000 new downloads and $3.3 million in total revenue. Princess Connect comes in at number 14 with 30,000 new downloads and $3.3 million in total revenue. Punishing Gray Raven comes in at number 15 with 100,000 new downloads and $1.4 million in total earnings. It's always interesting watching games shift around each month depending on what banners are running, and seeing how games like Punishing Gray Raven, as popular as it is, make such a small amount compared to other games like Epic 7, Blue Archive, both of which are vastly inferior. Now, if none of these gacha are of interest to you though, that is absolutely no problem. Try checking out one of these two videos that are on screen right now, one detailing the most played gacha games currently in 2022, and the other detailing every gacha game releasing this month. Both very important videos if you're looking for something new to play.